Hey everyone, so it's Brandon here with Brandon's Bees. So it's March 26th, and today we're going to show you how to mark a queen. So when I first started beekeeping, my biggest fear was handling queens. I was scared I was going to smash her, I was going to lose her, or when I was trying to bump other small colonies, I was afraid I was going to transfer her over. So I would spend minutes and minutes and minutes, tens of minutes, searching frames to find my queen. And the biggest problem with that is sometimes I gave her away. You just can't find her, or things like that. But so the reason this is important now is because in spring, the buildup's going to start happening. Queen's laying more. In a month, all those bees will be emerging. So right now, before all those bees emerge, this is the smallest your hive is going to be this year. For me specifically, I overwintered in singles and doubles, but I know it's a lot easier to find a queen in a single or double colony than when you have 4 boxes on top for the honey flow, and then you're trying to manipulate your hives, can't find your queen because she's not marked, and then you end up giving her away, changing resources, or maybe just pulling her on accident. So we're going through steps here. I have a one-handed marking tool. We'll kind of go through a couple steps here, but real quick, so I went to a beekeeping school this weekend here in Ohio, and shout out to Happy Bee Acres. They're giving away some door prizes. End up winning a Comfort Pro ventilated jacket. Really nice. I like it so far. It's comfortable, it's ventilated, as you can see. It's breathable. So just a quick shout out to them. They're located here in Ohio, so check them out. But okay, so I'm gonna cut the video. Let's get into it. Step one, first, find your queen. So I'm gonna cut to it. We're gonna find her. All right, y'all. Step one, I would say arguably the hardest step. So finding the queen. So what I like to do is go to the brood nest. You can see some cells here are capped, some are open, so that those are open for her to come back and lay in. So that's usually where I like to find her, in the middle of the hives. But then, so once you're here in the brood nest, you gotta look. I like to scan the overall, just scan, so don't look at each individual bee, but kind of scan for the largest one you see. So she's right here. So she's laying eggs as we speak. But if you back it up and kind of just scan over, so instead of just looking for her specifically, look for just the biggest sized queen. So don't look at individuals, just kind of scan for a second, so you train your eye to see her. So, all right, well, let me get the tool and I'll show you. So give me 1 second, I'll get the one-handed tool. All right, so here, got the plunger, got the up and down. So there she is. So you're gonna put it right over her like this, move some bees out of the way. And get her down right in there. Awesome. So now she's in there walking around. You want to reduce the space. See her right there in the front? Now what you do is you slide this under, and sometimes she stays in. Make sure she doesn't get plunged there. There, so she's on that left side, so got her closed in. Perfect. Got her some attendants. Real pretty like. So step one, getting her in like that. If you kind of shimmied around a little bit, it moves the bees out of the way. I need to close this so that way she doesn't get out. 1 second. Perfect, okay. So she's in there. We see her there. Huge abdomen. So next step is the plunger. So I turn this around here. This is the plunger side. So you want to move this up until she is up against the top here. This is hard to see, but you can see her walking around there. So push up, push up, push up. Now you want to push it up to where she is lined up with the lines. Oh, close. Yep, right there. Perfect. So now she is hard to see, but see how her abdomen right there? She is lined up, and give me 1 second. I'm going to mark her. All right, y'all. I couldn't show you because I didn't have a third hand, but now she's marked. And then you release the plunger down. So strap the plunger down there. Now she's free to roam a little bit. Now we have her marked. So she's in here and she's marked. She's safe. So I like to go ahead and make my hive manipulations here while I have her in this cage. So I will set her. Let me move some stuff around. Get those out of the way. So now I have her in here. She's marked. Like I said, she has some attendants. Knows she's here. I like to put her right here. Set her on the side, make your manipulations, and then release her. So give me 1 second, I'm gonna manipulate this hive, and then I'll show you the release. All right, so some of the beads are coming back from the frames I put over here. They're fanning because they're signaling the queens here. So, got her marked, nice and blue. Now we're going to release her. So this is my favorite part. She's marked. Now we're going to not mess with her abdomen here, but we're going to release the queen. They are ready for her. There she goes, nice and blue. Back to work she goes. That's my favorite part. So let me take this away. So there you go. Mark your hives. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so you can see as long as you can find your queen and you have the one-handed tool, it is relatively easy to mark her. Now, I wouldn't be too worried about smashing her. They're pretty sturdy, or more sturdy than you would think. I would just be cautious if you pick her up. Make sure, like with your hands, instead of the one-hand plunger tool, that make sure you grab more than 2 or 3 of her legs. If you just grab one of her legs, she could possibly injure herself, and then they'll try to supersede her. So this year, last year queens were blue. This year's will be yellow, and the year before last, if we just don't know how old she is, we'll just go with white because we need to replace her. So when we craft this year, we'll go with yellow. We'll show you how it goes. Leave in the comments what colors do you mark your queens if you mark your queens. So we're going with blues last year, and yellow will be this year. So easy to see. So if you have any questions, leave a comment. If you have a different method, I'm open to hear it, because so far this is the easiest I've found. So I'll leave a link in the comment for those one-handed marking tools. They're pretty simple. They're usually like 20 bucks, so nothing too crazy. I'll leave an Amazon link down below. So if you have any questions, thanks for watching. So tips and tricks with Brandon. Thanks.